Back into it. Cause there's nothing to it.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
Said the man.
Have we seen Lord Liu Bei? Who was that again?
Hey, come on now. He was Lord Liu Biao's guest of honor, remember?
Oh, so he's pretty important, huh? I don't know what Lord Liu Bei looks like, but I did see an elegantly dressed man over at the southern market.
We usually go to the market up north, but there's a nasty bunch of soldiers hanging around there, so we went south instead. I think that must have been when he spotted him. I'm sorry we couldn't be of any more help. I hope someone finds Lord Liu Bei soon.
I will find him.
Oh, how goes the search? I've been running around asking everyone I can, but not a single one of these people have seen Lord Liu Bei. I'm going to look around here a little more. So would you mind taking your search up north?
Should we go south?
So, your search brought you here as well. That means my brother must have come this way. But there's a deep valley just ahead. And I heard someone just cut the bridge down. So, there's no way across. You think that means he had to jump into the river down below? If he
No.
did, I really hope he made it across.
Lord Liu Bei, you said? I can't say for certain whether it was him, but I did see a man on horseback riding hard to the west. And he was being chased by some soldiers that looked like trouble.
Hey, Dad! Can we go now? I'm gonna catch a really big fish today.
Oh, all right.
All
Shall we
right.
head downstream to the east today? It'll make for easier fishing. Water flows much faster up west. Please excuse us. We'll be going now.
Joe, you.
Oh, you've made it here as well.
Sure
Based
did.
on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei!
Oh,
It is so good.
he's
to
just
see
walking
you
up on
alive.
us. Oh, how's it going?
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been all this time?
Well, that's a very long story. There's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Shinya for now.
Shinya. Countryside.
When I realized what Sai Mao was up to during the banquet, I pretended to go relieve myself and made my escape. I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Before I knew it, the night had grown dark and I was lost in the mountains. Just when I began to lose hope, I came across a small hermitage. It was home to an old man named Sima Hui.
I just said
I
something
told him
about
where
his
it
name.
was, and he allowed me to spend the
In
night
Abyss.
Suma Hui. Why does that name sound so familiar?
We just looked at him at
there.
Warriors
Apparently,
Abyss.
everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. He is not in the service of Lord Liu Biao, and he lives in seclusion. When I told him about my current circumstances, he gave me this advice. Choose one of my pupils, the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix, and your path will become clear.
Sleeping dragon? Fledgling phoenix? Who the hell are they?
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be?
Oh. I gotta look up these names. I know about Pai Tong. I think I want to go with the first one. I can't say his name. Zhao Liang. Zhao Liang. No, that's not who I thought it was. Although he's one of the guys I'm working to in Warriors Abyss to unlock. Not Sishu, Zexu. Goddamn, you fucking autocorrect. Go away. Go away. Wait, that's you? Okay. I think we're gonna go with him.
Shishu. So you think he could be either the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix?
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix?
Yeah, that would really speed things along for us.
Of course. I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would just say, "You'll know," and smile without answering.
Perhaps he meant that you must put forth some effort to find what you seek. Ah, these intellectual types always feel the need to test you. He must think he and the students are really special.
If you ask me, he's talking about you, Louis Boo.
But his words have given me
Boy.
hope. Like a ray of light shining through the darkness. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquets.
Brother,
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix, no matter how insignificant. There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams. And I will stop at nothing to find them.
Several days later.
I've come here to ask you a favor.
Hey, I recommended you.
I know this may seem quite sudden, but do you think you could introduce me to Lord Liu Bei? I'm sorry. I guess I should start from the beginning. What Lord Liu Bei's ranks are missing is the guidance of wisdom. I myself have spent a good deal of time in the pursuit of such studies. While I may not have the vision of the sleeping dragon or fledgling phoenix, I think I can be of some help to Lord Liu Bei's forces.
You look sleepy, so you're the sleeping
And
dragon.
those names are also known to you. Those two are... Where do I start?
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Make haste to the war room, right away!
Oh, they're attacking here? Cool. Saved up the trouble.
Cao Cao's forces have already reached the castle gates.
Damn. My bad. Drop my drink, y'all.
And they've moved into such a strange battle formation.
I've never seen a formation like that before. Lord Liu Bei, how should we respond?
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation. Perhaps it's best we defend from inside the castle?
But there might be even more of them coming. If we stay on the defensive too long, our soldiers will lose heart.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up here would be a great burden on the people of Shinya.
Shinya.
But what else can be done?
We aren't getting anywhere by talking. I'm going out there, all right?
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly charge into.
And who are you? I've never seen you before.
You've seen him once.
Well, I'm not really sure what I should say here. A little help, if you would?
Huh? A strategist? And you two know each other?
Yes.
Would you be willing to help us through this? What is your name?
I am Shishu.
Shishu.
Master Shuijing. I thought my skills would be best put to use in the service of Lord Liu Bei, so here I am.
Shui Jing. Could it really be?
We can speak more of my origins later. We should first concern ourselves with eliminating the impending threat. I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. It is known as the Eight Gates Formation. Charging into that powerful formation without the right strategy would end in certain death. But given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult for us to move into the proper counter formation. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position, I may be able to tell you the best way to fight against them.
Brother, what should we do? Can we really trust this strategist with our lives?
Sure. That's my recommendation.
Besides, none of us had any idea how to get out of this. So why not give Shishu's plan a chance?
Lord Liu Bei, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, you better not disappoint me neither.
Have you heard? They say that Cao Cao.
We already know. Go out there and do what I want. Sorry, I gotta bring my brother. Go on,
The time
you.
has come. I'm counting on you. Shishu, let's go. I shall leave this battle to you. Bring us victory with your great intellect.
Yes, my lord.
It's a small
I will
map.
do what I can. Victory should be ours if we can break their formation. First, we need to determine the particulars of their formation.
The enemy
Come
officer
with me.
has
We will
been
find a
defeated.
vantage point. Forward, advance!
Let's go.
We can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. I think I'll go take a look for myself.
This is bad. Going out unprepared will only end in disaster. Hold back until I give the signal.
Now, Shishu, you must forgive their hastiness. The men were only trying to protect their comrades.
They're gonna get cooked instantly.
What the? We can't go anywhere!
They surrounded us so quickly. So this is the infamous Eight Gates Formation.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tails turned. They fell for the trap. Well, that's what they get for charging in without a plan.
There's no time to spare. We
The
must take
enemy
the high
officer
ground.
has been defeated.
Lord Shishu, we've taken the high ground. Where should we go next?
Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but leave troops here to protect this position. I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance!
Open the door, my men. Go on, you can handle him.
Little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
Not alone, my brother's here with me. Go on, you've got my back.
The enemy officer has been defeated. And open it. There we go. Take this. All my might. We're in great shape now. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now,
I missed.
What a captivating display.
the enemy
I
officer
must admit,
has been
you
defeated.
possess something that I do not. Now, we need to observe their formation. as I expected. Their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed. But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If we choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Don't worry, I'm here. I
Yes.
got this.
But we are not without hope. Those 3 gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done.
You
Thanks
know
to
what
Shishu,
must be done?
let's go. We have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others.
I can use my holy eyes.
When you've spotted the difference, enter the formation from there. You should be able to dismantle it from inside.
Let's kill these guys first.
Yeah.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
A fantastic deed.
Let's go.
This is something I shall never forget.
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
Oh no. I'm surrounded. They're boxing us in.
You have entered the gate of destruction. There will be a difficult battle ahead.
You sure you want to do this?
On defense appears formidable. Their formation stands strong. Their attacks will be unrelenting. But we must go on. Defeat their officer and disrupt their counterattack.
Oh, I didn't know I was doing this. I was doing my charge attack. Together, my brother. Swipe. Swipe.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Take this. As far as I can.
The enemy
There's
officer
no virtue in
has been
dying for
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We'll just have to persevere through strength alone. Keep going until another flaw appears in their formation.
Looking rough.
Let's go. You dare challenge this formation with brute strength?
Yeah.
You will come to regret your folly
You sure?
and perish.
So far, you're regarding. Motivate my troops.
Prepare yourselves.
Aye.
Warning! Enemy forces are approaching from the west. They are predicted to arrive shortly. Concentrate.
So the enemy had units ready to attack. The 8 gates formation was to be used for a counterattack, just as I predicted.
Yeah, you did say leave people behind just in
We
case.
should be able to stop their reinforcements at the western strongholds. Still, we've not a moment to lose in dealing with their formation.
Let's get serious.
I'm sorry.
Damn, my whole army's dead? Bastard. After all that motivation I used on you too. I already mastered this move? Nice. I just got it. Nah, fuck off.
Looking rough.
Take that! Tables turned.
Oops.
The enemy officer
I failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
A crack has formed in the formation. That is where we strike.
Yep.
You may have pushed us back this far. We will not allow you to advance
The
any
enemy
further.
officer
Who are you?
has been defeated.
That
'Cause you
officer
dead.
must be in charge of this section. Take him down.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got no guards.
Formation. That was amazing. I can't believe you broke through with force alone. But you should take better care of yourself. Break away from the formation for now.
Our allies are doing well. Keep it going. Let's go.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Can I get my horse? Oh, okay. That's what happens for trying to jump over him.
Let's go. We still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, I knew they wouldn't make it easy for us.
Now we shall make our charge at their leader. Let's finish this in a single blow. Advance now.
I wonder if I can actually see like something wrong with their formation. Oops.
Let's go.
Hey, let's kill this guy out of frustration. I didn't even know he was attacking.
Nice.
Take this!
Take this.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Any weird looking formations? Here we go.
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
You are trapped inside a formation of certain doom. Anyone who enters
Bro,
shall
you
be
ain't
crushed
shit.
by my hand.
You greener than I am.
Easy. See it.
I like your weapon though. Let me get that.
Yeah, concentrate. Yeah. Looking rough. See it. Yeah. Looking rough. Yeah. Yeah. Concentrate. Looking rough. Yeah. Easy. Tables turned.
A little bit.
You call that an officer?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. The enemy
An
officer
excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
You're unbelievable. Do you intend to break their formation purely by force?
Problem.
Let's go.
A head-on charge. That's unexpected. No room for tacticians here, it seems.
I didn't expect for you to have that weapon. You definitely look like a fan or a sword guy. Pressing the wrong button. All my heals are gone. I gotta be careful. Where you at?
Witness our plans. Reporting! Another enemy contingent is coming from the north!
It seems you can still do something about this. Concentrate. Any more surprises like that will make it difficult. Cao Cao. I must prevent him from continuing on his path. And for that, I cannot lose Liu Bei.
Oh, sweet. Walk on board, buddy.
Weak-willed followers of Cao Cao, bloodied on his path to domination, become lost in the fog and lament your deeds.
What is this ghastly fog? It's confusing our senses.
Ghastly. Yeah, that's something that we need. Oops.
Nice. Turn the tables. Witness our plans in action. Let's get serious.
I didn't know he was attacking.
Gotta be quicker than that. Easy. Concentrate.
Behold my power!
Take that! Take this!
We're struggling out here.
Hold strong! Think you can take me? Behold my power! Behold my power! Let us end this! I claim another
shall
victory in
retreat
the name of my brother!
So that I may fight again another
Damn.
day.
Go on, you. Did you take the heals?
I'm counting on you!
Good. Their formation is beginning to break.
Let's go!
Let us strike before they recover.
Do not give in to panic! Surround them!
Am I still inside of this? I am. Oh, sweet. I didn't realize I had that as a heal.
Tables turned. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer.
Do not
Has been
overexert
defeated.
yourself. Pull back from the formation for the time being.
Let's go!
Do you see anything? You saw through the Yellow Turban's sorcery. Perhaps you can see things the rest of us cannot.
I do see some wind. Maybe it's just effect.
Let's go!
I mean, I see some wind over in the distance, or some like glowing area.
All right. gone in through the gate of opening. That should be the end of it. Intruders? I've got a bad feeling about this. We need to defend this area with everything we have.
You shush.
Looking rough.
Turn the tables. Bear witness to my power. Gotta be quicker. Let's go. Time to act.
Oh yeah. Out of my way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time. That is the last one. It's time to destroy their formation.
They defeated our formation with both precision and resolve. They must have a capable strategist in their ranks.
Yeah, it's me. I'm capable at least.
With all my might.
Are you injured? It's no use.
Take this.
Are you injured?
You're rough. Turn the tables.
Nope.
Let's end this.
It shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer
Well,
has been
I
defeated.
for one am amazed. There's little to be done against a frontal assault of such intensity.
Lord Liu Bei, the Eight Gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward.
We shall rout Cao Cao's army. We must not let Lord Shushu's
The
careful
enemy
guidance
officer
go to waste.
has been defeated.
Obliterate the enemy.
All right, time to go all out. Leave the violence to me.
It's time to go in, everybody.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, do this the hard way then. Hit them head on and take them out. Excuse me?
Defeated the Eight Gates formation. So it was you.
Yeah, it was me.
One. You sided with Liu Bei then.
I always have been.
Just because our formation was broken, and the battle is far from over.
Never betray my brethren.
Let's cover some ground. Let's go. What just happened? Really? Turn the tables.
The winds have changed. The sorcery's effectiveness will wane now.
Let's end this. Not done yet.
Oh, it's over.
The enemy
No need.
officer has been
Appreciate the
defeated.
help, though.
So Liu Bei has grown even stronger. Lord Cao Cao must be informed.
Oh, that's with the lance. Uh-oh, max level. Shit, I need that. Rage mode lasts like 2 seconds. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. What? 4 points? I will be back.
Zuluan, I thought you served Cao Cao.
No,
But
you just
now I see
assumed.
you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, the Han. He must be protected.
What do you think I've been doing?
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred.
Don't we already know who this kid
Wandering
is?
the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting
The
and starved,
version of the dude we just
bleeding
saw,
from the
but
body
you know,
as well as the soul.
before our whole memory loss, we saw him as
And then
this
he
version,
came
so
upon the people of the north.
it's the same damn person.
But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The paths taken by the two of you shall never cross. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
Cao Cao's 8 Gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, it shattered like a vase before the might of our forces. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu. Truly, you have a remarkable mind.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my
I have like
presence, Sleeping
weird
Dragon.
divots in my head right here.
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord,
I got a big ass forehead.
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation, I might trick you into confessing.
You think I'm the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix?
You're the sleeping dragon.
I do. Why? Am I wrong?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans, you say?
And you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule. There are only 2 men who can assure your victory. I would advise you to summon the sleeping dragon and the fledgling phoenix and make them your strategist.
Do you know them? Or where they can be found?
I do. They both live in Jing province. They were classmates of mine, studying under the tutelage of Master Shui Jing. The sleeping dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang.
Oh.
The fledgling phoenix is Peng Tong. Those 2 are certain to lead you to triumph.
So I really chose the one guy who wasn't either? Or is that just changes with the story?
The fledgling phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have been known by that name. And I'm sure Shishu has told you that I would be delighted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Oh, quite sure. Today, at least. I truly believe that Lord Liu Bei is a great man. It would be an honor to serve him, but let's just say the timing isn't right. No, right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend and not mention this meeting to Lord Liu Bei. If his lordship does ask about me, just tell him that the time isn't right.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear?
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. Runan is no open plain. It's full of rugged.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers?
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. I hope you are right. But they have turned their backs on affairs of state. Perhaps they are wary of their talents and knowledge being exploited for malign causes. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow is even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
I'm not going with you. You're leaving me behind. But what am I gonna do? However, Liu Bei was in low spirits when he returned from his trip to see what's his name. He was told that he was away, and so they did not meet.
Do not look so glum, brother.
Sad as hell.
He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us sooner rather than later.
Hey, we got a great strategist right now.
Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Surprise quiz time!
There you are. I was hoping to ask you something.
What you want?
This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration, something that gave your life meaning. I see.
I give it up.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Don't worry. Happens to everybody. Literally everyone. Several days later.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Can I go this time?
What is it, brother?
I don't want to be left alone at home.
Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That night. That
Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother? You mean...
Yeah, maybe he's just not interested.
This is his way of rejecting our offer?
Python?
Whatever is
rejected
going on,
us too.
It's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
We should use Shishu.
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No,
Yo, man, my girl.
Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
I gotta go say my girl.
What are you saying?
Or someone of great importance.
But I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see.
Or mom.
I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather,
Such
if there's anything I can do to help you
piety.
and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
It will be done.
Lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns. Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. Yes, you guessed it. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first
your mom
blush, that
hostage?
sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help.
Yeah, that's true, he would.
I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. A dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you.
Come on, I've already been doing that since the start of the game.
Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
There is a battle over here. What type of battle is it? It's my first time seeing that flag.
One day while on a march, Lord Cao Cao's horse...
Maybe it's just a flag because it's a battle in general. Did I say dragon spleen? Defeat the bandits and rescue the peasants.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, time to act. Take that. I'll obliterate you. Easy. Turn the tables.
Nope.
Time to act. I see you. I see you. Bear witness to my power.
That's right. Witness.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go. With all my might. We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Success.
Now, turn the tables.
Be
The
gone.
enemy officer has been defeated. I see it. Let's go. I see it.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Yeah, I bet not. For a second, I thought like one of them healed.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
I'll be back.
This ends here. This ends here. Turn the tables.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why'd the camera turn like that? I didn't do that.
Looking rough. Time to act. Nice. I see it.
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Take that.
Just gonna pick on the poor peasant. Fuck off. He got up real quick.
Take this. Take that. Turn the tables. Bear witness to my power. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Easy, easy, easy pickings. Ugh.
Have you heard? They say there's
Several days later.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
Yeah, okay. At Buddy's cottage.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
Who dresses like that for a humble hermit?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang-Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other, as equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices, and many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then and only then can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Hasn't it always been a three-sided war? Or is the Sun Sui people underneath Cao Cao's control?
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here, they've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xiusu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
Hey, it's you. What up, girl?
It's you. How long has it been?
It's actually been a while.
Yes, it has. You look well.
You look the same.
We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Ying of Mianan.
That's your whole name?
Become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself,
You following
which makes
me?
us allies and comrades.
Yeah, how did that happen?
You see,
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you.
Oh, come on. I was trying to learn here.
Wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle.
I'm hungry for all that
We've
lore
sent
soup.
out scouts, but so far there've been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
I was invited, not you. You are but a blacksmith?
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
Yeah, you can't open up a conversation like that, man.
Ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror, and because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao.
And he wants Guan Yu.
They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Chugu Lian, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Yeah, she's just walking up.
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife,
Oh,
Yue Ying.
no wonder you wanted to show up.
What?
Okay.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes, we did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
She's been following me for a while, so.
You don't?
I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
He's like, what do you mean you got nothing to say? Quickly, to battle. Let me see something real